Hello. Okay, so I'm at the Airbnb here in Parksville, staying here for the night as tomorrow I'm picking up my dad from the airport. And it's really funny, there's a lot of things that when it comes to my spiritual journey that I look at a lot of symbolism. And so a few of the most recent symbolism that obviously angel numbers, something always appears. Seeing from 111s to 222s to 333s and 555s have been a huge one. I've been seeing a lot of 555, and 555 is usually like upheaval, sudden change, so and it makes sense for everything that's been happening for the past bit. And then the other thing I've noticed that I've been seeing a lot for the past 2 days is a lot of roadkill. And so that I kind of I know that has to do with a lot of death and rebirth. So definitely going through a lot of shifts within myself. But the other thing that I want to actually talk to you about today is this Airbnb. There's another sign, and I just realized it as being on a call with my sister. There are a lot of owls here. So look at this. I'm going to just show you how many owls this Airbnb has. So we got owl 1, owl number 2. Okay, and then you get to kind of see it. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. My God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, we haven't even checked the bathroom. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's see what else is under here. Haven't even know. I'm gonna check the bathroom. There's 10 owls. Then we got 11. Okay, 11 owls, 1. Okay, that's a number on its own, 11 owls. So then me and my sister went and looked what is the symbolism for owls. And what came up is wealth, prosperity, intuition, also independent thinking, and observant listening, and wisdom. So really interesting that symbolism is here, and that I'm seeing there are 11 owls here. So 1, very interesting. So yeah, I want to share that with you. The other thing I actually want to talk about today is something that's kind of been brought up in my environment that I want to chat about, is the power of words. So words are extremely powerful, and words can through our thinking, through our emotions, through our experiences, through our surroundings, through our wounds, through all of that, that is how a word can trigger us or not, or how a word can have a negative or a positive, definition to it. So we're the ones who put that. But a word on its own is in really it's a neutral. And so it is up to us of how we use our words that it creates a negative or positive interaction, and what our perception is. And so sometimes when you notice that somebody has a different perception of you, what I like to do is I always like to ask them what their definition of certain words are, to understand their perception of why it is different than mine. And so what is their definition of love, or what is their definition of anger or hate, or what is their definition of power, of wisdom, of wealth? What are all these definitions, and what does that mean to them? And so through there, you'll see how even though we all know the basic dictionary definition, we still have a different perception on these words based on our experiences. And so if you do see some words and that you associate them with something negative, or they trigger you, this is where you can tap into to see where does that trigger come from and what wound is underlying all that. So you can ask yourself, why is this word negative to you? And why is this word upsetting you? Or why does this word make you feel icky? And tap into that and see what shows up. See what views and what perceptions you have, and view them from a bird's eye view. View them from outside of yourself. and just get curious about it and see how you can shift that perception, how you can shift that view, right? So even if we look at money, for example, like, how does the word money make you feel? How does the word debt make you feel? How does the word savings make you feel? How does the word stock make you feel? And through there, if any of them make you feel like negative or icky or not good, why? What is coming up? Why does that make you like, what is your perception of that word? What's your definition of that word? And what does that word mean to you? And why does that word mean that to you? Like, what's the story behind this word? What's the story? What's the narrative that your mind is creating behind this word? And from there, you can get to the root of your beliefs, to the root of the beliefs that you have. And then that is up to you, whether you choose to continue believing these beliefs or you make a shift. And that choice is yours at the end of the day. So I wanted to share that with you today because it's something that's been appearing a lot. And yeah, I'm just gonna go now and actually go outside because it's kind of nice. I'll probably read a book out on the Airbnb. And hang out with the owls here because there's 11 owls and you can't get enough of the owls. Okay, I'll speak to you all tomorrow.